2 o'clock, 3 o'clock rock. Yes! So this is what we're going to be listening to tonight. We're going to be listening to Elvis. Yeah, is he back? Oh, well, the remake of Elvis. Join us on Project CB as we're going to be entertained with the fabulous, amazing, incredible voice of Shaky. But I'm not alone. Guess who? Hey, I got people with me. Hello.
Good and you.
So what's your name?
I'm Farah
And
of Lenasia.
wow. What do you expect from the show today?
Well, we know it's going to be Elvis, so can't be disappointed.
Okay.
Kind of know the guys personally, ex-neighbors.
Okay.
Yeah. So definitely not to be disappointed.
And you?
My name is Junaid. I'm from Roodepoort, and both me and my dad are big Elvis fans, so we expect nothing but greatness from the show tonight.
Okay. And you?
I'm Adil, and I was from the same place as Junaid, and yeah, there's no disappointment.
So you heard it. There's no disappointment tonight. We're going to be enjoying Elvis to the fullest. I wonder if he's going to be singing the Ave Maria. That's my favorite personal one. Join us as we go in.
Put your hands in the air. Chorus, this one's for you, son. Here we go. All together now. 1, 2, 1. We're calling the track. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see? What you're doing to me? Well, you know when you leave on what I say.
So welcome to the show. And today we've got an amazing lineup. We're going to be talking to Shaky Russell, the guy that does the Elvis impersonation. But before we go and speak to him, we're going to catch up with his mum, Shahida. Ooh, doesn't it sound romantic and sexy? Shahida Russell, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks. Thanks for having me.
So let's take a journey back. Shaky. He's been shaking on the stage and doing all the... When did his journey start?
His journey started at the age of 5. And his inspiration was his dad, because his dad was the Elvis fanatic. And it was only Elvis in my home. And this is when he just took to Elvis. It's been from a little boy right up to what he is now. It's been Elvis was his life. And we've been to Memphis on 2 occasions. He's performed there as well. And that was wonderful for us. It was his father's dream. It was always his father's dream. And unfortunately, his father is no longer with us, and he's carrying on with the Elvis legacy.
So the Elvis legacy, you say it was something that lived within the family. Everybody seems to have a passion for a dad, his late brother as well. And for you, how was it?
Lovely. Well, I took to it. When I met his dad, I was the Cliff Richard fan, but his dad somehow converted me, and I just became that Elvis fanatic as well. And it was all the way till now. So Elvis will never die in our home.
So that is the lovely words of Mommy, who is proudly, fabulously loving the Elvis impersonation of her little boy, Shaky. So we're going to shake it out of here with Shahida. We'll be back. Welcome back to the show. This is just an incredible experience that we had over the weekend. And we managed to catch up with the GM of the new refurbished Riviera on Vaal. So we're going to be chatting to Mr. Daniel Thurrott. What kind of surname is Thurrott? Where does it come from?
Originally from Ireland, so there was Scots, and then they went to Ireland, and long stories and things that you don't discuss over mic and camera. But yes, originally from Ireland is where my family is from.
But you don't have that Irish accent.
Yeah, I got the African one, no? So, so I wasn't blessed with the Irish accent, unfortunately.
A South African through and through. Daniel, what made you come to Riviera on Vaal, and when did it open?
Well, it was a bit of a journey during COVID. We were looking for something, a new project that we can get off the ground, and Riviera on Vaal came up. We worked on it and got the project going, and eventually got people together, bought the property, put a management team together, and this was on the 1st of December. And we started, and we closed our eyes, went through all these COVIDs and changes and things, stayed open, stuck our guns to it, and I think we're very blessed at this point in time with what we've achieved and where we are. So yeah, it's been almost a year and a half journey to where we are now. But as you can see, this is, I think, amazing.
No, absolutely. It's a quaint place, and it's got that almost barnyard feel to it, but classical feel to it as well, and a beautiful stage. Just that we didn't have much room to dance on tonight, so I think you need to add a bit of a floor there. What do you think?
Well, there were tables, sturdy enough. So yes, I think tonight's show is sold out a little bit more than what we want to have. So normally there is a little bit more space. We try and keep it to a limit of 60 people. Tonight we were a little bit more. We were 80 people, which is fine. It's not a major issue. But the idea is to keep it small, keep it theatre, keep dinner theatre, keep everything as a theatrical play in it, and some adult fun. I think we all need it and deserve it now.
So let's go back to the industry. The Riviera on Vaal is the hotel aspect. What do you offer?
Well, we're a resort at the end of the day. So everything from hotel rooms to restaurants to boat cruises, water sport activities. We've got a 72-par golf course, a pitch and putt course, tennis courts, squash courts. The park run is also hosted here with us. There's mountain bike courses, walking trails. So anything that you can think of on a resort or anything similar where the whole family can conference, wedding, enjoy, spa, pamper, anything you can imagine is in one little spot in the middle of Vereniging next to the Vaal River.
That's absolutely, truly amazing. So how do we get in touch with you?
Very simple. Our website is www.rov resort, or just type in Riviera on Vaal. Everything is on the website. There's booking buttons. You can book direct. All the shows are there. There's calendars on there. So the whole 12 months out, you can see on a daily basis what's happening, when, what is happening. You can also contact the hotel direct on 016-420-1300 and speak to any one of my reservation team, and they will assist you with whatever you need.
That's absolutely super. I'm coming back. This is a staycation. I do live in the Vaal, so it's, I think, a place where I'd want to run away from home. My grandson, who's 2, he's terrorizing me. So Riviera on Vaal sounds like a good place to run away from a terrorizing 2-year-old grandson.
Yes, you can sit and drink some cocktails on the deck while your feet is being pampered by the staff, and we can organize a nanny in the playroom for him.
But I want to leave him at home.
That you can do as well.
And that is Danielle Thurrott right here on this wonderful program. And we'll be catching up with the real entertainment, Shaky Russell.
Tell me when your sweet love has died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied.
Shaky Russell, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for having me, Lindy. I feel so honored. Thank you.
So Shaky, You know, you've got some inspiration. You had your dad and then you had your elder brother. Was that your inspiration or what made you want to impersonate Elvis?
So, first and foremost, I love, and I mean this in the humblest of ways, I don't call myself an Elvis impersonator.
Okay.
I would call myself an Elvis Presley tribute artist. Because, yes, I pay tribute to the man,
Yeah.
but I try and mimic his acts, but and I'm sure by watching the show, and I'd like to tell all the listeners out there, I don't pretend to be Elvis. So on stage, there's a little bit of Elvis, the real deal, but there's a lot of Shaky Russell at the same time.
And we've got a princess here. What's your name?
Leika.
Oh, you are so pretty. Are you daddy's little girl?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What did you think of daddy's dancing?
Great.
And his singing?
Great.
Did he pay you to say that?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got such a beautiful daughter.
Yeah, I think we're just so blessed, during these trying times, COVID has really messed. And I think messed is an understatement. It's really messed the entertainment and hospitality industry. And, hence why I've decided to partner with the Riviera and Vaal Resort. Firstly, I wanted to make my so-called comeback something special. And being a real southerner and somebody from the deep south of South Africa, I'm so delighted to be back home. It's just been amazing. And this is only our first production at this venue. And I have no doubt that everybody will know that this will soon be the talk of the town, God willing.
But how did you find the Riviera on Vaal? I mean, there's so many places that you could have gone to, amazing places in the south, We're all from the south. But how did you find this unique jewel?
So I'll tell you, something again, getting back to the whole COVID thing, everybody needs an adjustment in their mindsets. And, we were so accustomed to all these huge, and not that this is not a great venue, but to all these huge, if I may say it, absolutely, you took the words right out of my mouth, venues, and, the smallest venue we would ever play is a 600-seater. Wow. And I got approached by management a couple of weeks ago, and they said, Shaky, we'd like to partner with you. Now, if I may emphasize, yes, I play Elvis Presley, but over and above that, I run a production house. Tribute Shows and Productions SA produces some of the leading tribute shows in the country. So even though I'm not on all, not involved in all these shows as a frontliner, I am the producer and director of many other tribute shows. Example, Queen, ABBA, we have an 80s show. We soon have a Las Vegas dance extravaganza that's coming to the Vaal as well. So they said, Shaky, we want to partner with you, but we want something different and something homely and something intimate. And I had a chat to my wife, who's my backbone as such. The captain, she's the boss, She's the boss. And I said, I want to do something heartwarming. I want to, something that just touches me. And this was just unbelievable. We sat down with Daniel and Hank, the entertainment manager, and we literally dreamt this concept together in no less than 8 weeks. Wow. So to all the listeners out here, I'd like to invite you to a venue with a difference. Come out to the Riviera and Vaal. Please support the hospitality and entertainment industry. We promise to give you the best of quality entertainment.
Now, I want to take a step back. Who is Shaky?
Shaky. I must be honest with you. I am actually a very shy person in public. Yeah, I would say I'm a shy person, but look, I'm with the blessings of the Lord, I am a man of 10,000 voices. Put it that way. We currently, I'm currently the frontman of 3 leading companies based in Johannesburg now. Team Shaky obviously is a production entertainment house. And then when it comes to our tribute shows, I front a production house called Tribute Shows and Productions SA. And over and above that, I am the proud partner of a company called Festival Events Africa, where we are involved in leading festivals and expos. And over and above that, I also am, proud to say that we run a retail promotions company where we tailor make in-house retail promotions for various retail outlets in the country. So again, I could only but give thanks to the Lord and wonderful people like yourself, Lindy, and my family and my friends. I couldn't thank you guys and thank the Lord enough for all the blessings, especially during these times.
You talk about the Lord, especially during these times. It's not often that you find musicians going back to the Lord. They always fall on hard times and on hard stuff like drugs. Do you find that he's been your anchor through it all?
Absolutely. If I could tell you, getting back to the whole Elvis Presley thing, I had toured the world with our Elvis Presley shows, and it's extremely tempting and challenging. And I must tell you, the Lord has always protected us from going astray. I also have one philosophy, and I hope I'm turning your show into a church program as such. So, absolutely. My real name is Shahid. My stage or radio personality name as such, or a TV personality or stage personality is Shaky Russell. But I am Muslim. That is my faith. However, I do believe that the same God that made me made you. So we are all one. We've got to love, respect, and I think with love, respect, and honesty, anybody could go a long way. We just got to believe. That's it. Just give thanks to the man up there.
Incredible. Now, I want to ask you a personal question. I mean, your mom said that her favorite place that she traveled to was Memphis as well as Dubai. What place? I mean, I love Dubai. Like, landing in Dubai in the middle of the night, it's like, seeing a Christmas tree from up above, and, it's just so exciting. But what place holds a special encounter for you?
I would think Cecilburg. No, I'm saying. Yeah, look, I mean, every time we get a fuel hike, I think of the guys in Cecilburg. On a lighter note, as strange as this is. Sorry, can you cut that for a minute? No, don't keep it rolling. Rez. So she's very camera shy, and my wife will never appear on camera, but a place that touches me is home. Home. Home is where the heart is. And this might sound extremely cheesy, but I mean, yes, it's really fun to travel, and it's great to experience the different cultures and our different beliefs. Different beliefs around the country, and I absolutely love food. I mean, so, but there's nothing better than touching ground at the O.R. Tambo Airport and having your wife and family welcome you with open arms. It's an understatement, and up until today, we, on a lighter note, we always argue because they want to go on holiday, and I'm like, I'm just so happy being home, and it's just great. Yeah, I think there's no place like home. I reside in an area called Meyersdal, which is the south of Johannesburg, which is literally 25 minutes from the Riviera on the Vaal. And I mean, it's just phenomenal. I just love being home, and I love my country. having said that, yes, we're all dealing with ups and downs, positivity and negativity. And to all people that have just given up hope for whatever reasons, everybody's got different beliefs. But believe you me, there is no place like South Africa. I've lived, I've traveled widely, I've experienced long-standing stays abroad, and it's marvelous. But, you know, if you look at an evening like tonight, Elvis Presley, and I hate to bring the race card with all due respect, somebody would think it's only a so-called white so-called venue. And guys, look at South Africa today. And I'm sure you're going to be in agreement with me, Lindy. We had a totally full-on multicultural audience out here. And what does it bring us back to? That we are all one.
Yeah.
We are all one, and you will only get this in South Africa.
Have the same color blood.
Absolutely. So, you know, as the popular saying goes, united we stand, divided we fall.
Absolutely. Now, Shaky, what is your favorite song of all time?
I think there would have to be an Elvis Presley song, of course, and it would have to be Always on My Mind. Always on My Mind. I mean, we you know, that's a song I never leave out of my Elvis Presley tribute shows, and that's for two reasons. I mean, I sadly lost my dad and both my brothers a couple of years ago, and if you listen to the words, you know, I pay tribute to them through that song. But the funny thing is, you know, before that passed on, I often performed that song with my late brother as a kid, you know, and yeah, I think it would have to be Elvis Presley's version of Always on My Mind.
I was hoping that you would sing the Ave Maria for me.
Ah, let's do it next Friday. How's that? So to all your listeners out on the Vaal, we are here for the month of October, right up until the beginning of November, every Friday evening. Limited seating. You know, we try not to, due to the current circumstances, we try not to pack the venue house to capacity. So please show your love and support. Come and watch us.
Speaking of watching, where do we get tickets and how do we connect?
So the guy that's responsible for that, and I'm going to ask him to jump in here, Hank. I'm going to ask Hank to join in here. To all the viewers out here, this is one of the brainchilds behind this marvelous venue on the Vaal. Now, we go way back, like, way back. I mean, I think we probably grew up together. I mean, that's how long back we go. Hank is a professional musician, entertainer, but also the driving force behind this dream come true of a dinner theater. So the question is, where do people get tickets? And tell us about this venue, Hank.
So he runs away. Shaky, before you go, give us your social media handles.
Social media handles: Facebook, Team Shaky, so that's spelled SHAKY, and on Instagram, Shaky Russell. Alternatively, on Facebook, you can also like our page, Tribute Shows Productions SA.
On the bass guitar, we have Vaal. On the guitar, we have Leonard. And on keys, we have the beautiful Lee. Make some noise for the band.
Conclude our conversation from the Riviera on Vaal, which was the most amazing weekend, or the beginning of the weekend, that is. And to top it off, we have the entertainment manager on standby with us. Henk, hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, and how are you?
Very, very well, thank you.
So what's your full name, Henk?
My name is Henk Grimsel, That's my full name. Don't know where it comes from. So, because I can see in your eyes you want to know. But that's my full name. Yeah.
Tell us about the concept that you have here on Rivera on the Vaal.
Well, for starters, the music industry, as you know, has been through a lot the past 18, 19 months. And but this is also it's sort of where we all started with this kind of style lounge entertainment that turns into dinner theater. I used to work on cruise ships, and so these kinds of intimate shows is really something that's very dear to me. It's close to my heart. And when the general manager contacted me to come and see him about entertainment. Excuse me, bug. When the general manager contacted me to come and see him about some entertainment, it started off basically with some live music on the patio outside, and we had some conversations about the way forward, and we came up with, we said, why don't we try dinner theater in here? And they jumped on it almost, I wouldn't say unconditionally, but it is, they're backing us all the way. And for us as entertainers and producers and musicians, it's a fantastic experience to be working with a venue that is really behind us and really believes in this project and in what we're doing.
And giving you the freedom.
Yes, absolutely, because the thing is, what's important to remember here is that all of a sudden, so many venues have gone under, so many entertainment facilities have gone under. And here we have someone employing artists again, which is one of the great things here, and this is one of the main reasons why we decided to do this. So this is our second show that we started. Our first run was called Just Vinyl. And yes, I'm very, very excited about the way forward. Tonight I'm on cloud 9. It's easy to do my job when I have the best cast and the best production and one of the top entertainers in the country on stage. Absolutely, yeah.
So Henk, how do we connect with the venue?
Tickets and bookings for the shows can be done through reception. So they can just, wait, I don't know the number of my, what shall I say about the number? They can look it up. I don't know by heart, yeah. Okay. So people can do bookings through reception. They handle the bookings at the moment. And they can just look it up on the website, rovresort.co.za. And there's also our calendar, our entertainment calendar is on there as well.
Parting shot.
I've got to think about that. So much I want to say. Give me a moment.
Go for it.
Grateful, excited and grateful.
Short and sweet and to the point, and that is how we wrap up this show. Shaky Productions. Next week, the whole of October and the beginning of November. You want more information, go on ROR, Rivera on Vaal, ROV actually, Rivera on Vaal. And you'll get all the details with the calendar events, and you can book through there. The Vaal is happening. It is the place to be. So from me, Lindy Shabangu and Carlette Badenhorst, adios.
What you want me to do. Oh yeah.